Could we be nearing the end for Xbox Live? When it comes to Xbox, it has been non-stop, continuous great news with everything that is going on with Xbox Game Pass and the amount of content that we're getting. But one of the big mistakes that Xbox did make was when they initially announced that price increase for Xbox Live, doubling the price, even though they immediately went back and said that they were not going to do it anymore, seeing how upset the community was with it. Now, before we get into this any further, if you guys are new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have some great conversations in the comments below. So it looks like they may be rebranding Xbox Live, and this comes by the way of the Xbox Insiders program with the latest alpha update. People have noticed that on their consoles with their capture libraries, it is no longer referring to Xbox Live and asking you if you want to upload your captures to Xbox Live, but rather referring to the Xbox network. So there have been some posts on Twitter, this one here coming by the way of Tom Warren, who is showing this picture and showing that it is asking him if he wants to upload his captures to the Xbox network. And then this comes by Evil Boris, and in the captures page, the drop down list now mentions Xbox Network. So it really looks like through this alpha skip ahead program, they are preparing to rebrand Xbox Live to the Xbox Network. And I think that this is probably a smart move on Xbox's part for a couple of reasons. Firstly, they are removing that paywall for those free-to-play games. So if you're playing games like Apex Legends or Call of Duty Warzone and you're taking captures from those games, you're not going to be needing Xbox Live to upload them. You're going to be able to now, with this rebrand, be able to upload it, I'm assuming, to the Xbox network. You're going to be able to just create a gamer tag and create an Xbox account and play those free-to-play games without having to pay a dime, and you're going to be able to take captures and share those moments with people on your friends list and people on Xbox. So by rebranding, it makes sense because Xbox Live is technically a paid service where you have to pay for Xbox Live Gold in order to play games online. And with that not being the case, there would be no point in kind of marketing that for everybody when that's going to be taken away for that free-to-play stuff. On top of that, I think when they announced that Xbox Live price increase, even though they immediately came back and said that they weren't going to do it, it created pretty bad PR for Xbox and for Xbox Live. There are probably people out there that are still upset that they even tried to increase the price. And then there are the people that don't really follow the gaming industry, but may have seen those news headlines saying that Microsoft was increasing the price to Xbox Live Gold. And then they haven't seen, potentially, because they don't follow the gaming industry, the fact that they did not actually increase the price. Or a lot of articles just put update in the title. Unless you go through and read it, you're not going to see what happened after the fact. So there's definitely some bad PR that came from that announcement, even though nothing actually came into effect. And then by rebranding, they're kind of getting rid of that. And now people are going to start asking what the Xbox network is, what you get with the Xbox network, do you have to pay? And then from those questions, they're going to be able to see the stuff and the changes that have occurred, especially with removing that paywall for those free-to-play games. Now, this is only in the alpha skip ahead program, so it may never actually come to fruition, but if it does and they do rebrand it to the Xbox network, it would be a little bit sad if you're somebody like me who has been on Xbox since the OG Xbox, and you remember that Xbox Live was really that first really good online gaming platform and service for the console, from playing Halo 2 on it. And it was just a service that was better than anything out there on console. And it was a service that really laid the groundwork for what we have today, connected people with their friends through a console, had those friends lists, had those party chats, and everyone else has really just been building off of Xbox Live when it comes to that online connectivity on console. So that, the nostalgia part of it, will be sad to see Xbox Live go away. And then we'll have to see what they do with the branding and stuff for the Xbox network. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think they should rebrand Xbox Live to the Xbox network or to any other name to kind of get rid of that bad PR they created when they announced the doubling of the price increase for Xbox Live? And do you think it's a good idea just for the fact that you're not going to need Xbox Live Gold to play free-to-play games because they are removing that paywall. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you are new here and you like what you see throughout this video. I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.